Hey Libra, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Libra. That means anybody that has Libra anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. May not necessarily be your personal message, might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Libra in their chart, but please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you. This is a spirit-guided layout. Spirit had me do something different, and I'm kind of getting comfortable with it. Uh, as you can see, it's a little different. I forgot to pull the bottom card out. There you go, guys. But we'll walk through that here in a few minutes. I do want to do my intro and get that done and over. So this may or may not be your message. In order to recognize whether it is or is not your message, really this is more of allowing your internal being to guide you. If you do or don't feel like it's your message, you're comfortable with this message or not. If you don't feel comfortable with this being your message, then I do encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. That one of those may carry the message that you are actually seeking, that you'll feel comfortable with. The best way to allow your intuition to guide you in that, and I definitely encourage you to do such, is to allow your intuition to guide you, because it will never fail you. You can fail your intuition, but it can never fail you. Either, for some people, where their eyes fall, when you look at your natal chart and you see all the different positions when you were born, if your eyes fall on one particular spot, or you feel really strongly to look towards a specific zodiac, however your intuition guides you, please follow that and allow it to lead you to the message that you are seeking to be the most fitting for you. If this is your message, you feel comfortable with this, then please also recognize that the Spirit may provide this message in regards to an individual that you're interacting with as well. And depending upon how intertwined your energies are, the message can get wonky. It can get a little crazy. It can be a message directed to you about them, to them about you, and it can be flip-flop throughout the whole read. So please, if it is that situation, pay close attention, apply where it's appropriate. But I do ask you, do not force this message to fit your situation, but to let the message reflect your situation, so you can wait for the guidance to come out and help you. All right. With all that being said, before we begin, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Libra in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. All right, so like I said, this is a spirit-guided layout. It's kind of an offshoot of the Celtic, but it's a little bit different, of course. We do have the overall energy up here as usual, but this is mind, body, and spirit, which is thought, current situations, and actions, so to speak, and spirit, how you feel and what will come of it, or what's to come. And then we have, and this is where, if it's an individual, you can flip-flop this quite easily. Not always the case, but this is where it can really strongly be flip-flopped. What you would do, what they would do, the challenge, and then these came out together, and this is the overall outcome, possible outcome. The bottom of the deck, of course, we'll review that here in just a second. For the overall energy, you have the Ten of Fire, which is the Ten of Wands. And we're going to do a quick overview, get our clarification done to see if we can fine tune it, and then we'll break out that message or the guidance from Spirit. So, like I said, here we go. Ten of Fire is Ten of Wands. Feeling rather weighted down, like it's like she's juggling a whole ensemble of things. She's just overwhelmed, right? Got so many things on her plate that she's overwhelmed. And that is the Ten of Wands. It's being burdened, feeling weighed down, feeling like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, um, carrying more weight than you really should, that kind of situation. But the bottom of the deck, we have believing that we are going to attain our wish, it's a star, and holding that belief firmly and not letting go of it. So here we have for the mind, which is thought, Ten of Earth, wanting your forever after, thinking about how to attain it, how to achieve it, how to complete it, how to have that where you're in a confident and stable place without concerns of ever being uprooted. Your finances are stable, your relationships are stable, your family, home life, everything. It's right where you want it to be. That's your thought process. Body or current situation, Page of Earth. Uh, Basically, you're starting anew and figuring out how to begin laying that foundation so you can build towards your Ten of Earth. So you've got big dreams, basically, which, that's where we all begin. We begin with the thought and take action. We have the thought, and then we have to start taking action and make a plan towards that. I'm surprised that's not the King of Pentacles, but Page of Earth, which is Page of Pentacles, is pretty fitting too. Figuring out how to go about laying that down and starting fresh and new. And then we have Spirit, which is the Queen of Fire, determination. I love this. This is very nice. Absolute determination, but you are feeling overwhelmed. So even though you're feeling overwhelmed, you're still determined. Um, Full of passion, confidence. Uh, Again, it will be successful. I will succeed. That's the attitude. Love it. It's a beautiful attitude to have. That's a manifestation attitude right there, making it happen. So what you would do is the Hangman. You're going to take time to review uh, the entire situation, so you can come up with a more clear answer and see what's best to do. Right? What they would do, and we've got a match out here: King and Queen of Fire, by the way, which is King and Queen of Wands, and those are the passion match. What they would do is, uh, and that's the external, that's the outside sources. So it can be the world, friends, a career, anything outside of you, family, what they would do. So that way you can apply that appropriately too. But they would focus on going after uh, what they are determined to go after. So a single minded focus to achieve a goal. The challenge is the Nine of Air, overcoming your fears, your anxieties, your concerns and worries is what I was just told, overcoming your worries. And then we have the possible outcome. We have the Ten of Water on its side, heading towards being in the reverse. Possible outcome is heading towards possibly losing your happily ever after. And we have the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles, heading towards reverse. So releasing an insecurity is very important in order to attain that Ten of Water. However, with this being such an obstacle, that can become a blockade in order for you to turn that around and attain your Ten of Cups, your Ten of Water, and to release the Five of Pentacles, which is the Five of Earth in this deck. And that's insecurities, loss of finances, or decrease of finances, not necessarily a loss of finances, but a decrease of them. So you have to be very careful with your money. Kind of like the Four of Pentacles, holding on to your coins, and being a miser. And the Five of Earth is like you are being cautious. You don't have to pinch them really tight, but you still need to be really careful because they're still not where they need to be. So, at any rate, not attaining your happily ever after, and it can be in regards to your finances, a job, a career. Your stability is in regards to finances. But we'll do some clarification and see if we can find out a little bit more information here to try to fine tune it. But remember, this is a general message, so it's covering many, many people. All right, let's begin with the Ten of Fire. Please clarify Ten of Fire for Libra. Overall energy, what is headed toward them? Yeah. Oh, there's two parts to this. There's an extreme conflict. There may have been an argument at one point in time, but there's also absolute determination. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, wrestling with yourself which path to go down. King of Wands, focusing on what you truly want to go after, and then observing, watching, and learning, having taken time to clear, and then fill that cup up, Ace of Cups, so that you can have a stability, Four of Wands. So definitely a determination, feeling pretty overwhelmed, wanting to be successful in this. Please clarify Ten of Earth for Libra. And the thoughts. Okay. So that came out first. Look at that. Four of Pentacles when I was referring to that. Nine of Swords again. Ten of Cups right there. And if they're in the same, Ten of Cups is in the same. So yeah, you're getting in your own way to be successful in achieving your Ten of Pentacles. There's a balance that needs to be found. You're feeling a tug of war. Is it between your job and just your overall happiness? There's a balance there that needs to be found, because if it's in regards to you personally in your life, if you lose yourself and only allow your job to override everything, then you're neglected, and therefore your success in achieving that Ten of Pentacles will not be there. But you are definitely clinging tightly to that anxiety and fear that you're in the mix of not attaining your happily ever after. Your thoughts is you want to have your Ten of Pentacles. That's it's kind of like your wish upon a star. This is what you're thinking is, how do I have this? How do I attain it? How do I get it? Unfortunately, this is what's blocking you, is you're clinging to this anxiety, stress, and fear that your happily ever after won't reach you. It's not that you've missed out on it, but if you continue in that fear, it will turn into the upright, and you will have a loss in regards to that. Please clarify Page of Earth for Libra. What is headed toward Libra, please? Please clarify Page of Earth for Libra. What is headed toward Libra, please? Putting off air so you're strong and confident to be able to achieve what you need to. You're finding yourself becoming more and more confused. You really need to take some time to be able to figure out which path you need to choose. Surprised the Four of Swords hasn't shown itself yet. Please clarify Queen of Fire for Spirit. What is headed toward Libra, please? Please clarify. Queen of Fire. What is headed toward Libra, please? A partnership is on the horizon here. Pardon me. Whether it's a business partnership, a friendship, or a relationship. It's a ship of some form that is headed towards you. It is on the horizon. And they may be a fire element, very passionate, but they are financially stable. They're very confident, and they may very well be, it will lead to, or may very well lead to, a deep soul bond to where you question whether or not they're actually your twin, and that will be something for you to delve into. And from there, you will make a decision to offer a little piece of yourself so that you can see if it's even worth working on. Please clarify. Hangman for Libra. There's that fear again. Looking at the whole thing, is this something toxic? Is it an obsession? Am I choosing the right path? Been there, done that. It's a hard thing to do, and that is, you're looking at the unknown, and it's making you insecure. But you will recognize that this fire element is part of your calling, the Wheel of Fortune, and they are coming to you, towards you. You have called this, you have manifested this, which I told you, that's manifestation up here. You have manifested it in, you have called for it, and they are the King of Cups. They have a lot of deep emotion, a lot of deep feelings, and happiness will be found in this. But please remember, the King of Cups does not, they don't let people know how they feel. But they do have a lot of deep emotions. Please clarify. King of Fire for Libra, what they would do. What is headed toward Libra, please? Please clarify. King of Fire, please, for Libra. What they would do. What is headed toward Libra, please? Three of Pentacles. Focusing on seeing if they can make it work. See if it'll work out. But they don't feel like they can move towards you. It's making a decision to move forward, but feeling trapped. Not knowing which direction to go in order to create this exciting new path. And that can be referring vice versa as well. Be sure to apply where it's appropriate, most fitting. If you have your eye on somebody right now and you're interested in them, and if this isn't something that you're sitting in right now, the hangman, with the fear and the obsession and all that, leading towards a toxicity because you're afraid to come out and speak, afraid to address, or you're going so far as to breaking out binoculars and they're becoming an obsession for you, then that would be you. If not, then flip-flop the energies there. So let's go to challenges for Libra. Nine of Air, please. Please clarify. Nine of Air. Challenges for Libra. What is headed toward Libra, please? Clarify 9 of air for Libra. And the challenge is what is headed toward Libra. The Hierophant. A commitment. Anxiety, stress, fear, concerns in regards to relationships. Again, questioning whether or not it's worth your time. Will it work out? Is this my calling? Is this where I'm supposed to go? So you're questioning yourself. But what it's saying here is allow the divine and your intuition to guide you so you can then move forward. And it may very well be to a marriage to where you're actually locked in, not just a commitment. All right, please clarify 10 of Cups and 5 of Earth, heading towards being reversed, please. 3 of Cups. So you know this person. These came out, so we're going to read these and those also. Yeah? Weighed down how to figure out how to have this an exciting new beginning and make it, and then put forth the effort in it. And you're trying to figure out how to move forward. Maybe communicate with them. All right. So that's kind of where you're going to be sitting if you're not already. You don't know how to communicate, how to make it happen. How do I go about doing this? Well, let's see if we can get some guidance for you in regards to that, huh, Libra? Guidance for Libra regarding how to achieve. Guidance for Libra. Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups in reverse. Dwelling on whether or not it's going to work. Is causing anxiety and fear. Work on standing your ground, standing on your beliefs, and making sure your morals are not impeded in your judgment. Speak truth, speak clear, even if it's harsh, but speak honestly so a new beginning can come from it. Because you will then celebrate moving swiftly towards creating an exciting new beginning, possibly with the earth element here. And be happy, the sun. Oh, that was an interesting turnabout there. All right, Libra, so that was your read. What is headed towards you? Let's have a look and see about these energies that are in here for you, huh? Please remember the majority of the major arcanas means that the divine and the universe have swept that path for you or are sweeping that path clear so you can walk down that path and be able to achieve what you wish to achieve. However, the more minor arcanas, that's more bumps in the roads that the divine and the universe are waiting for you to make a decision about on your path so that they can then jump into it and start clearing it so you don't trip up. So the energies we have down on the table here, we have Capricorn and Pisces, Taurus. I believe we had a major up here. No. Leo. And that's the energies there. So there's definitely some decisions that need to be put forth here. And then, they'll spring into action, is what I was just told. They'll spring into action then and start clearing that path for you so you can get to it. But got to figure out how to communicate, how to move towards them and communicate, or move towards this partnership, or whatever it is you're wishing to head towards, this commitment of sorts, so that it can work. All right, Libra. Well, I look forward to next week to find out what your current energy is, current status, and to then find out what Spirit has to say as far as guidance goes, or anything of that sort. So I look forward to that. And until then, may all your decisions and choices be blessed.